New York, if my favorite city really could sleep peacefully. It was just a brain explosion. Good afternoon, my dear animation lovers and cinematography. I literally, right now, descended on Spider-Man through the universes too, and my God, I don't even have words, but I'll try to describe. A real movie on Kinopoist for some reason called The Spider-Man of Putin's Universes. Although in the original title, and just spiders generally do not have the word web. Fine. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I'm right now, came from the cinema, and not really something, in thought came home and wrote to you. Your words are just pure emotions after release of this movie, and don't worry, I'll try to be spoiler-free. So like this is a special format, I'm with you now. I'll check this pure emotion after, as went to see a movie. I wonder what outcome out. I'm even interested, release this video before anyone else in Russia. Cause I'm making this video how many in 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock 43. Okay, just share with you, but about spoilers somehow in another video. I think, but in general, as you already understood. This cartoon is not only not inferior, the first part, what was released in 2018, but in my humble opinion, she is real, surpasses the first. Here where more morally complex topics, figure out how to solve sometimes it seems impossible more than this kind of drama. I didn't expect this cartoon at all. Here are literally those that tear your soul from within, and besides, these 7 are not here. There is only one there for the whole film. There are many of them. Such drama and different characters, even villains, not just heroes. And sometimes it's not even clear who the villain is. Hero. This is what makes me the most surprises, and looking at it this way. This Spider-Man in the universes. Much more mature than most cartoons and movies, allegedly trying to be both an adult and seriously, but when it comes to the stage. Works such as Spider-Man, now there are too strong. It is clear who is here. A real masterpiece and what imitates. Slag art. Me for my life, seen a lot cartoons and movies, and with a spider I generally familiar from the moment on Fox Kids, and the legendary came out Spider-Man from the Ninities. Alas, I'm 10 times, I can save the world, but when I'm in trouble, no one. Don't reach out, thank you, don't. That I'm looking at this man in red pantyhose in different films and series already for 20 years. And it would seem the theme, crossover of different spiders, has been affected many times in different films and serials. Yes, even the first part of Spider-Man, Across the Universes already seems complete, showed us how it works and showed all possible fan services, and it would seem. Well, maybe we'll be surprised at least something, somehow, because we already seen everything. You might think that the repetition of this will not surprise us much, but God, I can't contain my emotions. Because the second part still breaks through emotions of tears, and now I don't know silence sincere. I don't know when to write hell, didn't even see it here. Fan service that other critics lament would swear at this cartoon. They say too many spiders, too many things that only comic book lovers will understand, or cartoons who saw such with the spider cartoons or not. Basically, don't listen to this. Here's sometimes a character that seems fan service at the end. There is some drama, and when you didn't even expect Gwen to become much more important character than just beautiful spider, and for Miles somewhere under the middle of the movie you're already starting, be proud of Miles who absolutely grows above itself like this character. Miles in the film of the 18th year and in the middle of the movie of the second part. They are completely different characters. On my look, he will grow not only physically, but also mentally, and I just don't know. I rejoice watching this. I am especially on Miles was never really attracted to me. I thought I would be in this movie again, how to see sweet Gwen or see Miguel Haru of Future Spider, or our beloved Peter Parker again. But to my surprise, Miles is real here, grew up and became one of my favorites. Spiders. So when you look for Gwen and her personal history with her father, what you didn't expect when you see Miguel Haru Spider from the future. And do you understand why he does what he does? And you can't say anything against his truth which opposes, although there are many other characters. Unexpected encounters, unexpected turns that don't stop until the very end of the film, which constantly completely flips everything happening. And in spite of all this I want to cry, because sometimes I don't believe. What do these cartoons actually do? Coming out in our time, Spider-Man through 2 universes proves what to do. cool with knowledge of the matter all the same. It is possible, even. Animations. If you think that the last cartoon is about the spider was full of colors and comics, style and new style animation from Albert Omega on which now play all the other studios, because the past. Paul got an Oscar for that. Then the second Spider. Across universes, it's just atomic animation bomb. I don't know how it is called. The film sometimes changes sad animation every 5 minutes and makes it unrealistic competently, and sometimes you don't even notice. But everything is already changed. There are not only various comics, in style, and in comic chips here suddenly appears classic paper animation and then bam pops out. Lego stop motion animation, because the heroes got into the universe where Marvel's heroes. Lego. Well, how different are these Lego men? 3D styles, tricks, 2D different styles, and tricks and other versions of what is simple gorgeous. I can't believe what I see. I really have no words. I see how animators make this cartoon real blissed out from their work, because such the dominance of different styles and approaches to animation in one movie I have not seen already for a long time. Moreover, I can't remember what other film has such dominance. Animation styles I could only notice for one movie show. It's just something for eye. This is really some kind of euphoria, and in our time the viewer is hard to surprise picture. But when you give the animators and artists to come off completely restraining them and restrictions, then even by idea of things familiar to us. After all these styles you have already seen somewhere. But when that's all mixed into one really cool movie with a good plot of drama and characters, then well damn. I watch this movie for the sake of it. I want to make this cartoon myself. This is really amazing. I even found moments as a background gradually changed from time to time. Dependence on emotional state, scenes, and she is sad, then gradually you won't notice right away, but the background starts as if to cry myself. And directing is just complete. Symbolism by God, this movie is possible. Then for an hour or two it's tried to disassemble other videos on YouTube to the scenes, and looking as if figuring out where what frame on what hints at what refers to what will happen in the future, as it were, minutes? Movie, something at the beginning then hints what happens at the end, and so on and so forth. Symbolism. Fuck me now, I'm sitting and trying to put my emotions together, cause it seems almost impossible for me to think swarming in my head, and everyone contradicts to each other. Bursting with emotions, but this film is I can't name myself some ardent mega spider fan, because like I said there are cool straight mega spider fans who follow it all for everyone, and for comics, games, and so on. I only of those who look for films and animations, but even so on wildly trudge what I see here. Dan here dovagisha references to the films of the game again, the same comics. Even I like the one who doesn't, he's really good at it all in comic book references. But even I saw, and they are unrealistically competent, staged according to the script. They are a reference for the sake of references. And the plot of the film itself, which changes 3 to 4 times, puts it on you, right in front of your face. That's perfect, unsolvable problem, and it is not clear who right, and at this point to not follow. The film becomes simply impossible, because you're wondering how it all will be resolved, because the opposition to the hero, right in his thoughts and motives and himself. The hero is absolutely right in what he decided to do, and I just can't imagine. How will this all be resolved by the end? The end a little later, again, anyway, without spoilers, don't worry. In general, I really don't know what to say without spoilers from the plot that all of a sudden changes several times. Mind-blowing style and animation. Oh, why did my eyes pop? Characters each worked out properly, degree, and even to characters from the category. And who else according to the precepts of Acre? Yes, I remember that review. I can't even believe that Spot, the same character who's almost forgot, will grow to this level. Antagonist and opposition to the hero, as well as villain that is remembered no less than Thanos, who took a whole movie. Marvel Universe. Speaking of her, if you also one of those who continue to torture themselves and follow the Marvel Universe, which is only sometimes we are happy with such race. Light like Guardians of the Galaxy 3, what's real good? I advise you to look, so here you are. You will be very positively surprised. I noticed a lot, not only references, but straight hints what binds Marvel Cinematic Universe and spiders from Sony. Well, after all, Sony is now in charge of the spider. After all, that's right. That's exactly what spider you also keep following. Marvel's superhero skit. And in the end here even appears spiders from the movie's antenna. Garfield to Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire. Unfortunately, I have not noticed yet. They probably left it for the future part, but oh my god, there are so many spiders out here. There are even films and series. Spider-Man from Grandiose. Spider-Man 2004, and he is given there. Say a few words, and that spider with anti-Earth of Invincible Man. Farter 99th year, more offensive. Everything that has not yet appeared, only that the most legendary, unique Spider-Man of the 90s. But I think before, it will come to him because the film is in fact as unfinished as Avengers Infinity War. Thereby, we'll have to wait some more time to see the full ending of the story. And no, this is not a spoiler because it was known much earlier, already like a year, as long as I remember. So my conscience, clean, and moreover, for many it is important, because many people like to see everything salvo. So if you are one of those viewers, then you should wait another year when Spider-Man will come out through Universe 3. And, as far as I know, it is already finished. They absolutely should be released soon, so that somewhere in a year will be released Spider-Man Across Universes 3. We'll solve this truly grandiose project, which in my memory was not yet. With him, you can only compare War, Infinity, or There Is No Way Home, but at this here, in my opinion, is much less fan service. And if it is a literate tone and joint plot, not fan service for the sake of fan service, and almost 50%. This will most likely lead to a new storyline of a new character and a new difficult dramatic situation, which is unrealistically interesting to follow. And so this movie is not enough for me. I really want this project. Awesome, so I put the man, Spider Through Universe 2 stupid 9 out of 10. Either I'm just so right now, right on emotions, and 10s are not there just because that I'm waiting for the third part to complete this history, because I cannot evaluate yet. The film is not completed, although who knows, maybe the ending aggravates everything, but we don't know. Well, and I feel a kind of emptiness after that how the movie ended. Really, this is one of movies that make you feel devastation. I'll wait another year without continuation. All that remains for me is ask you to write what do you think about it. Think if you have already watched Spider, or are you also interested in viewing Spider if you didn't do anything? Subscribe because it means a lot to me. There will be a lot more on cartoons. But thank you very much and see you in the next video.